views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. What we say? Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, goes. Ready, set, go. Hello. What are you doing over there? Come back right over.
Why? Sorry.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Get out of the way. You're in too much traffic. Hello. Welcome.
I am here.
I'm very sure you guys could hear that voice. If it sounds familiar to a lot of people, I'm going to introduce him real soon. But before we get right into things, because he's excited to be on here, you know, your girl is here. He's on Stay in Your Lane. So before we get right into things, I hope you guys checked out. My name is Samanta Harmond, as you know. I'm the vice president of the business club and president of the podcast club. And your girl is getting her degree, and I'm going to get it. But I want you guys to please go over and check out our last episode. It was amazing. Did an interview with the lovely Maddie. She's the president of the volleyball club. She has an amazing story. So please go check that out on YouTube and also on Spotify. Stay in your lane. And remember, if you want to get a chance to be in my presence or be on this podcast and sharing your inspirational testimonial story, or even give the students some advice, or even our listener out there, come over to the Dasher, ask for a coordinator Joe, and ask for Samantha, and he will definitely give you my contact for my day of recording. Again, let's get right into it. So today we have in the studio for part 2, we have Mr. On the Fly.
I am here.
You are here. How are you doing?
I'm good. You know.
Yes, today's Friday.
Friday.
Yes, in Jamaica we say Friday. Yeah.
I like that.
You like that? Yeah, so you know I'm Jamaican, right?
I know you're Jamaican.
Of course, Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Yeah, we say Wagwan party.
Wagwan party.
So how are you feeling for the last time we met?
I'm feeling good. You know, I got the midterms out of the way. I got an 88.
Ooh,
yeah,
which
Business 201.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations on that. Let's give him a clap. Amazing. Yeah, that's what we call stay in your lane, all right? He's doing amazing. So, otherwise from your midterm, well, I have some midterm coming up this weekend.
Good luck.
And next week I have Business 201 too.
Yeah?
Yes, I have it on Monday.
Who's your teacher?
Professor Rivera.
Oh, no. I got it on Monday too.
Yeah, so Monday coming, I have my Business 201. Well, I have to get it done Sunday.
Yeah, you better get it done. It's easy.
All right,
I can
like that.
clearly now the rain
is gone. So from our last time being in the studio, just give the people a brief introduction of yourself again.
Yeah, my name's Terrell. Call me Mr. On the Fly. I work for Student Life and Activities here at Essex County College. And, you know, I'm just a reformed street guy. Yeah.
A reformed street guy.
Yes, something like that.
Yes, and I remember yesterday you said to me that you were in an halfway house.
Yeah, I'm in a halfway house, currently, yeah.
What's that? For anyone that doesn't know what's a halfway house is, what is that?
You have to be a very good boy when you're inside those very dangerous prisons, and then they give you, when you're like 30 months short of being done with your time, you're eligible to drop for the halfway house as long as you have no major institutional infractions. And then once you get to the halfway house, you're able to work and reconnect with your family and go to school, if you so choose to.
So how long do you have to stay in there for?
Well, it's almost over. I've been in the halfway house for like 2 years now.
So is it still like a prison?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. So it's cells or is it
Nah,
like
it's dorms.
It's dorms.
Yeah.
So what's the difference with the halfway house from the
You're
prison
not wearing
cell?
tans, and it's not no guard. Well, those halfway house guards are worse than the prison guards because they don't want to see us succeed. Just say it like that. They're horrible.
Wow. So they try to do things so you guys could relapse back to the system?
Yeah, they try to provoke us to make us say things like, you're dealing with you got a whole bunch of killers and robbers in one spot, and you're sitting there talking about you can't wear your do-rag. Like, what?
Really?
Like, bro, you serious right now? And then they'll get in your face like, oh, that's it, take it off now. I'm like, bro, I'm 270 pounds, 6'3", like, and you're like 5'5", $125.
Wow. So they're just doing things to provoke you guys, just so
power hungry.
Power hungry. So how do you measure the progress and stay motivated despite the complexity and the challenges of the reform?
See, I measure it by how well I'm not like reacting to these people with their nonsense and their foolery. Like, I worked corporate level before, so this is a organization that runs the halfway house, and they supposed to go by corporate guidelines, and they do not. Horrible conditions. They just finally started giving us better food and all that type of stuff. So it makes it hard on us. And like, I actually working in corporate offices, having to deal with HR and all that type of stuff. I'm like, bro, there's just so many violations here. Like, you guys will be closed if someone actually comes in here with a camera.
Wow. So have you ever reported anyone before? Any of the violations?
I don't think we could report. Like, I don't report nothing. Yeah, that's the street dude in me. That's the street dude still in me.
What they said, stitches.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's like, okay, I wrote a grievance before. That's like when you say like, okay, you violated this, and this. Like, can I speak to somebody higher up? Like, can I Karen them? Can I speak to your manager type thing? And the manager's like, yeah, go yourself. It doesn't matter what you think. Like, da-da-da. Basically, in layman's terms.
So with the government and everything like that, so what are some of the common distraction or challenges that you can pull advocates away from the core mission that you're currently doing? Or in other words, I think I worded that wrong. What are some of the common distraction or challenges that can pull advocates like yourself away from the core mission you're currently doing? It's basically like if you let them trick you out your spot, you feel me? If you know what I mean by trick your spot, like, you can't let somebody dictate your reactions. So they do things like, for instance, you'll call them like, hello, yes, I would like to make my midday call. You see me pick up the phone and make calls before. Yeah, okay,
you just never knew what was going on.
Okay, so that's what it's for.
Yeah, and then you'll see, and after I make the phone call, they be saying like, huh? What you say your name was? Like, you know my voice. You've been answering this phone for 2 years, and it's the same voice coming through. You get what I'm saying? But you'll do that to make me mad because they know, like, I'm in a rush to get to my next class.
Yeah.
And they're like, what you say? And then if they don't mark me in the system, they'll call me like, oh, you missed your call. They're going to try to write me up and restrict me from coming outside to go to school.
Wow, which goes against your mission that you're trying to accomplish.
And they know this.
Wow, so they definitely
they're petty.
And they definitely make it they make it hard for others. It's so funny that you say that because I've seen you multiple times pick up the phone and make a phone call, but you're not the only one. I think I've seen maybe like two.
It's 11 of us.
Okay, because I know that you said that. I know I've been in here and I seen like other gentlemen come and they'll be like, oh, I'm checking in or I'm signing in or I'm going.
I'm leaving, I'm coming.
Yes. And I was always wondering, like, who are they calling? Don't you just punched out right there? Like, wow. So there's 11 reform, you said, is in here in the college?
And like 7 more at Rutgers.
7 more in Rutgers?
Just from my halfway house. There's other guys here from other halfway houses too.
So
you'll never notice us.
Yeah.
We blend right in.
That's good. Yes. I mean, I know 2 of them since you say that now that I seen.
Don't tell them I told you. No, I'm sorry.
I mean, maybe I will get a chance for them to come and tell their story and have a sit down so they can feel, let them know about me. You get what I'm saying? Let them know that we have a podcast here. Look at that.
When we were just walking in the hallway, you didn't see all those guys that kept talking to me and like, yo, man, I know you heard the bing, 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 bing going off. They're looking for me right now.
Oh, wow. Okay, yes. I really need to actually have a conversation with them and say hi. After here, then you just introduce me to them so I could see them. Because, yeah, we love stories like those. And I love, gentlemen like yourself that go to prison.
A lot of them are deep, too. They can talk to you about all types of stuff, business, everything. Like, these guys are deep.
And that's what the world needs, right? Because they look at prisoner, people that actually get fall to the system and back out, they still label them as criminal, as if they don't have no identity. You understand? As if they don't have a life in changing their life around.
A lot of these people were criminals where they came from that worked there. They're freaking, they're no better than us, and they know they're no better than us, but they just know that they have the power. So this is the thing. When you get someone that's used to being power over someone, they will abuse the power 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm used to running whole organizations and then managing actual companies. So therefore, like, I don't power struggle. Like, I easily like, oh, yeah, you guys don't got your IDs, don't come here, right? That's power struggle. Like, if I never had power before and they put me in a position like, hey, yeah, you're in charge, make sure this happens, and I sit there and be like, oh, yeah, let me get your ID. Oh, this ID is expired. I'm like, bro, it's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep.
They make it very hard.
They make it like that, and that's exactly what they do. And the females,
they're worse.
You seen that stuff in the hallway?
Yeah. Same
thing. Yeah.
Wow.
With me.
Wow.
It's something about me.
Do you think they were trained to do these things to the prisoners so they can actually?
They weren't trained.
Oh, you think it's the opposite? Okay.
If it's 20 people in a room, max, right? And every day, you know what I mean, the rooms fluctuate with the work schedules, you feel me? So they got to come in there and do count. Now, I can count a whole room of people, like you see when I walk around with the clipboard here.
Yeah. And
I could count 30 people in the room by just eyesight going like this. I don't like these people so bad. These people will mess up the count at a time when we're supposed to be punching out to come to school.
Okay.
So you know how the buses are in the morning. You miss one bus, you might have to wait 20 minutes at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Yes, like me missing the bus today.
So Now imagine it's cold. You got 5 people in the bubble. They sort of set up these little phones. Make sure, then they give it to us. We sign out, and we leave. It's a 30-second process, right?
Yeah.
They won't have the phone set up after they just been sitting there for a half an hour. They in there eating breakfast. Then we get to the window like, our bus, we're going to be late. We're going to be late. Oh, you got to wait. I ain't even logged in yet. So it takes like 3 minutes to log in. Then the whole time, by the time I walk out the door, the bus flies by so many times, and I just sit there like, don't worry
about a thing.
So it's like I gotta.
Every little thing.
It's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right. Bob Marley, not a building.
Now so, and it's like, and they do it out of spite. Yo, it's so crazy because it's like they said, they're like, oh, yeah, well, we technically don't gotta. It's a 10-minute grace period for a reason because they know the bus scheduling. Y'all schedule these things to go around the time of your counts, and you don't do your counts right. They do things to provoke us, and everybody laughs at me because they know I'm kind of a hothead because I'm so nice that people take advantage of it. But if you're wrong, I don't explode over like little things. Like if you're blatantly wrong, and I'm saying like, yo, bro, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like own it. You're wrong. It don't matter if you're the boss. It don't matter if you're the lowest on the totem pole. Wrong is wrong. Right is right.
I mean, it's as what you say, it's the power trip. They know that they have the power over actually your life currently in making certain decisions. So they're just gonna actually use that against you. But by listening to that, maybe with the government, maybe they need an intervention. In there, someone to hold them accountable.
They do.
They need accountability.
They do, and they work together. They work together against us. They do.
Yes, because if there is a system, which I think is a very great system to reform system, I think there is some accountability that definitely needs to be in place.
The accountability is that, if they catch us doing something wrong and you're too boisterous and like talking about them, they send you back.
Yeah.
To prison. That's how they quiet the storm.
That's how they do that. And I think that's not right. You come to drop some gem today.
Well, they like gems, like if people want to use it. Like, okay, everybody's worrying about getting that fast money.
Yeah.
Getting that, oh, I want to make X amount of money here so I can go get this, this, and this. Okay, if you really map out school, you would be able to survive. So, okay, like, boom, you go to school.
Yes.
And you're on financial aid and everything like that. Try to fill out for a federal work study. Try to get in there. It's very hard. That's why you got to be very good at what
I'm still waiting. I did mine very late. Yes,
See?
it's very hard.
Now you see what happens. Look,
Yes.
I was on it. I tried late. It didn't work. I was there as soon as they started it. Like, when I registered for my classes, I said, do you have a federal work study paper?
Yeah.
When do they come out exactly? Oh, she's on vacation. Okay, I'll wait.
Yes.
I got on it. And it's like $453 every 2 weeks, tax-free. You can claim it on your taxes. Then on top of that, the $3,500 that most students will get back from the refund, right?
Who you telling?
Wait, that's new. 3,500 guys. I hope
It's
you're
close.
listening.
It's close. Listen. Don't quote me on the exact numbers. It all depends on your classes.
Okay.
But if you're a part of EOF, you're maintaining your grades, and then you're a financial aid, and then you try to work for the school, it could lead to future careers. It's good networking because they have great work-study jobs.
Yes.
And on top of that, now you're doing the math. Like, if you get on it at the beginning of the semester, I think you get a certain amount. All depends on where you're working, and you only do 15 hours a week in between your schedule of school, but you have to be a full-time student. So therefore, now you can make up another, like, let's say, like $3,100 over the semester, but you're getting $450 stipends every 2 weeks. Now, that's enough for you to survive off. You ain't gonna be able to get the Jordans and everything, but you'll survive.
You're still getting something. So
And
you said something there before I lose this point, before you move on. So the key point right there for everyone out there listening to think about this, he's giving you gems of how you can make money as a college student. So the key point, you have to be a full-time student in order to get EOF. That's the extra.
And get your grade point average up, because, like, if your grade point average is high, you can get into other programs where you can just, like, get more scholarships and everything. It's like it all ties into the network. You know, I'm a business major.
Yes,
so networking
yes.
inside the school.
Yes.
This opens more doors for you. It's like, don't be like, okay, we're going to study here and go over here. Like, no, stay in the school, learn more. Don't stress yourself. And if it's not enough for you to make it by, then you have to do what you have to do. This is the slow game right here, and it'll teach you discipline and how to save money. Like, right now, when I leave, I don't touch the money that I get from my work study.
You save it.
I save it. I'm only allowed to have $50 a week anyway.
Look at that.
Okay, so I save it. And then on top of that, when I got my student refund
check, and it's coming up. Student refund check is coming up.
The 28th, they cut the check, supposedly. That's what it says on Moodle Room.
It comes on the 9th. I think the 9th.
No, it'll arrive. I'm saying when they're sending it out, like when it's done, like then they know that's what you're getting.
Okay.
It says the 28th.
Okay. Where do you find that?
Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Yeah.
That's the
You gotta
lotto.
log in, secure area. I think it's something like that. I'm not IT. I don't know. Like, I just look at my laptop and like bing bong boom. But it's like web services.
Web services, guys. So go to for the students that's in
And then you
Essex
just
College.
Get to the financial aid section and stuff like that, and awarded and
You're awarded for financial aid, and it will show you what you got approved for, So
and then you could say like payment days or whatever. It's gonna be something with the payment. You just gotta scroll through it. Like, examine everything in your Moodle room. I mean, in the web services.
In the web
anyway.
services.
Yeah, examine it, because that's all the stuff that'll tell you exactly what's going on with you academically, financially, and all that stuff like that.
And make sure you check your GPA. So the point where he's trying to make is don't just come into school and just, okay, I come to class and just leave. Network, because your network is your net worth. And you never know, a lot of things, different division here and people that you meet can actually take you to the next level and help you when you leave college. You get what I'm saying?
You'll be like, I'm not financially rich, but I'm rich with connection.
Yes.
Like, we're connecting with people that can put me in positions to help me better myself once I get to the level where I feel as though I can take the next step. Like, it's not about, okay, it's like playing chess. Everybody uses that. So I want to say something like that the kids might get used to. Like, it's like knowing that if I stay here and do X, Y, and Z, it's a possibility of me making more in the long run than okay, I'm gonna go over here and do some ABC type thing.
Yes.
Like everybody else is doing, like the basics, and make it and look like this, and this. Because that's a key thing, you know. Maybe because I'm older, I see it now. Like $7,000 in one semester is the possibility what you saving.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Many people don't
Close
even
to
made
seven.
it.
Like, yeah, seriously. And then, you know, you factor in, they give you the book voucher.
Yeah.
They just took that, like, the 21st, you couldn't use the book voucher no more. Like, school store. But that was $1,200.
Where do you get that? I haven't received my book voucher.
You gotta check. You gotta go check. You gotta check these things out. Like, financial aid. You gotta pay attention. Like,
yes.
I was in the school store getting so much school merch. And I was getting supplies that I need.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I can't really go shopping. So you always see me with some. Today I got on a Nike shirt, sorry, but I'm usually running around student life shirt on.
Yeah.
Had the pink one on one Friday.
Yeah, I like the pink one. That was look sick.
The beginning of the interview, I had the pink shirt.
Yes,
Yeah, so it's like, that's all because of the student voucher. Like, these are things that we have, and they don't even realize it.
And you know, the thing is, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think when I just started back in February, it's my first time ever I received a check in the mail, and I was like, what? Wait, should I return this? What is this? Is this even possible?
It's because the government.
Like, what?
It's like the United States government grants us this money.
Yes.
They believe this is how much you would need because this is what they think. But it's all honesty in it because they pay what you owe.
Yes.
And they take what is owed to them.
Yeah.
Like accounts payable. Or like something like that is like a credited. It's like a credit.
Yeah, for the classes that you're taking.
Yeah, so they take it and then they report it back to the government. The government's like, go ahead.
Okay, it's your out. But you mentioned something about the book voucher. Does the book voucher include into that refund or is something separate?
Included into the refund. I was told us. I remember it. I don't like because I got it before, and I believe it's all connected. It's all connected because it's all going to get to you at the same time.
Okay, yeah, because
it's all coming from one like joint account that the money's deposited into, and then they disperse it. Like big corporations like this, they usually have like a shared bank account.
Okay.
Where all the refund money would go into, and then they break it up. They cut checks through that account, so everything is recorded.
It's so funny because I feel like for some, I started school late in 2020. For the 2020, the FAFSA, I did the 2023 FAFSA, and it went straight to summer, I think spring too. And it paid for summer one, and I didn't know that it paid for summer one. No, I did summer one, but I only took one class because I thought I was only going to pay out of pocket. Next thing I know, it covered for it, and then I end up getting some money. But I felt like there was a lot of money that I had left over. How much I got? Yeah. I only got like 300.
Okay, because you took one class.
I only took one class.
You took two. I got 590.
Yeah, I only took one class.
Because you got to remember it.
It got to be 6 credits.
6 credits is
yes.
full time. And some I did summer 1, summer 2. I'm about to take, guys. The winter course is coming up too. When you register for next spring, I think that is next semester spring.
So we're still in fall.
Okay, we're in fall right now, but winter classes happen at the end of fall.
Yeah.
So it's like the little 10-day gap.
Yes.
So if you want to get a quick 3 credits, and I believe EOF covers that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they do.
They
if
do
you're
cover the
qualified,
10-day course.
yes.
Yeah, if you qualify for it, you cover the 10-day
I'm about
course.
to. I'm trying to see if I could do the photography course.
I might take it with you.
Yeah, it'd be full. Yeah, the class be full. Yeah, so I'm looking to take that. And when because I'm in the modeling.
Okay.
Yes.
I seen the photos. They were nice. you had a great birthday. That's how I knew you were Jamaican.
You hear what I'm saying? He saw my modeling
She wasn't even, let's keep it real, out of focus camera. It was all like, and you could still see it through the out of focus like picture and everything. And she was like, this is I'm like, yes, you did that. You ate that. Yes.
But guys, listen up. If you're in college, stop stressing out. If you're not able to provide, if you're getting student aid, if you're getting financial aid, you're qualified for these.
And another thing, they do have a food pantry. You can go down there and scan that QR code on the first floor in the main building. If you take the elevators, there's 3 of them, right? There's elevators, the double elevator right there. As soon as you turn, like you're going towards the red. And then you go downstairs. Boom. Scan the QR code, go to the food pantry. It's great. it'll help you out. Like, bro, I just went down there. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fat kid. I got mad snacks. she just caught me about to make a ramen and was like, "Can we do the interview?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put it down." But like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, you go down there, get some good snacks, cereals, and everything, and then you could come over here and make your little snack while you're at school, and then take the rest home. And then you be like, "Look, Mom, I brought home groceries."
Look
it
at
helps
that.
the family.
So there's
They have meats too, meat, and eggs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
You better go down there, girl.
Yeah, I'm about to go down there. I did see the food pantry, but look at that. As a student, you can achieve so much, not only education, but you can get help. You understand? Go on that. I'm still waiting for my work study. I applied late. I had Cassandra, if you guys don't know, for mental health, I think she's a counselor. Her name is Cassandra Johnson. She's amazing. I remember when I just came here, I was going through some stuff because, I came here in 2 crutches. And she had told me to do work study, and that was in February. And I didn't apply for work study until in September that just passed. She looked at me, she's like, "Girl, you haven't applied for that as yet?" I'm like, "No," because I ended up going back to work in the summer. I was working my normal job, like in the summer, so I know it wouldn't make sense.
Look at you, look. You wanted to make the money.
It wouldn't make sense.
You could have did your normal job and went to school. You know that, right?
I was doing my normal job and went to school and doing school, but I didn't go into the work study.
I got my work study in the summer. Because
Yeah?
I filled out when you did. I filled out in like February. I found out about it. It was already too late.
That's when I found out about it.
We started the same time.
Oh, you started in February?
Yes, I started
Summer 2, spring 2?
I started spring 1.
Okay.
I started before you, but I didn't find out about work study till spring 2.
Okay.
So then I tried to fill out for it, and then they didn't give it to me. Then summer 1 came.
And you got it. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I did got the letter. I did got the email that I'm approved though.
Oh, you got the email, girl. That's all they trying to do is find you a spot.
So now they're trying to, because I got the email that I'm approved and everything. I'm just waiting.
They told you to come in for orientation?
No, I haven't. I'm waiting for that. I just got the email that you're approved.
Which section? Oh, why we over here? So we can talk about this later.
Yeah, I applied for here and I applied for the business, and I hope they don't put me no science. I want to go into somewhere that's fun.
Why don't you go talk to Professor Albuquerque?
Albuquerque? Yeah. Where is he?
That's the chair of the business department.
Oh, I said, where is he, Professor? I have not.
You never went to the...
Yeah, he's Indian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go talk to him.
Okay.
You're the president. The vice president?
I'm the vice president of the business club. I'm going to go over there and talk to him.
They're great. They help everybody. When I did the open house event over the weekend, I sent everybody that was undecided what their major was right to his table.
Really?
Every one of them. Sorry, I got a business mindset. I'm a business bias. Yes, I am. So I sent everybody over there.
Okay, that's good. Oh, so you were the ambassador that did the open day for the...
I didn't do the tours. I was representing this job, student life and activities.
Okay.
When you're a student ambassador, I could work with anybody.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I mean, I filled out the student ambassador paperwork.
Yeah, just come volunteer. It's fun.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for which day it is.
See, you got to pay attention because I just did 2 volunteer trips. This week? They had me doing something. I was standing somewhere. But I was doing ambassador stuff this week. You see me with a green shirt on? I was doing ambassador stuff.
Well, I don't know if you know, but Miss Catlin, she sent out an email that the remaining already has, I think they didn't need any more student ambassador because they already did have 2 that was covering, I guess, the activity that needs to get done.
Still show up.
So that's so true. So the next one, I'll definitely show up because I'll be checking those emails. Make sure you guys check your emails to know what's going on in the school.
Check your emails. Check the website, the app too. ECC.
Yes, ECC app. Download it. That's where you see a lot of the things that's taking place, and get in tune.
But seriously though, like guys, you can easily make money in a way where you're still learning and still being able to focus. Like, boom. You're at home, you got 5 people on the Wi-Fi. Sometimes they'll be on some BS. Essex County Wi-Fi ain't going to be on no BS. Now, if you're, like, have a reason to stay at the school, you work, and then on your break, you have the Wi-Fi here to knock some assignments out because you can't work while you're on the clock.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have time, at least you're still here. Like, you don't got to worry about it, and you can, like, okay, I just got off work. I'm about to sit here for a while and just utilize the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That right there saves you headache. You get home, now it's less
Hustle.
So now you don't got to think you got to go do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And then it could be one of those good days when you just brought home the stuff from the pantry, or you just got your $450.
Yeah.
You know, and then you go like, "Here, mom, take $200." As a college student, I know some of us are grown.
Yeah.
And we have more responsibility. And some of the younger ones have more responsibilities nowadays. But if you're a person that they know that they have minimum needs right now, you can survive off it and really focus on your education and possibly like meet someone that can put you in a position.
Yeah.
Why not take the opportunity? That was my jewel I dropped. That's why I said it's a half jewel, because it doesn't really apply to everyone. You know, I like to speak in generals.
Yes.
But it is something that kids are losing out on. And then, oh yeah, by the way, you can sign up for welfare.
Yeah.
And all that type of stuff. You can look into the programs that help college students. Like, I know Citizens did something, and they were at Keene University. And I know they were matching deposits for, like, if you get a certain amount. And I use Citizen Banks. I actually brung the flyers with me before, and I freaking gave them away. Well, I left them somewhere. But seriously, it's all types of programs that you can learn about by just networking. Like, I know a lot of this stuff. Please don't come up to me and ask me this stuff, because I'll be talking for days, and I have and I have things to do, and I'll get sidetracked because I love helping people. But like, seriously, network. We should make like a networking club. But then they're going to think it's like, oh, we're going to teach them network. Like, we're going to teach you how to blend into scenarios where you can better yourself and actually learn something.
Yes, and that would be so amazing. That's a great point that you make there, because many students doesn't know how to network. Many students they consider themselves introverts. They don't want to go there.
I specialize in turning people that are introverts into party animals. This is my thing. You just got to make it about them.
Yes.
And then once they feel like, okay, this is my type of vibe, you have to figure out the vibe. You have to understand someone if you want to really work with someone.
Yes.
And that's what networking does. Yeah. I kid you not. I've been around some of the most, like, what do they call it? Awkward, when they're in places, like, social awkward.
Like social awkward people that doesn't really know how to socialize, and they're very
strictly, but, and I've been around the ones that have the attitude with it.
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
Very.
But, okay, so it's like I showed them the way, like, bro, you don't got to do all that.
Yeah.
They just want to know, like, hey, how's it going? I don't like talking to people.
Okay.
Don't talk. Just nod and like, okay. And then just listen. You might hear something that you can relate to, and then you can know how to talk to this person. This is how you read people. Because someone that engages you first doesn't mean that you have to go in and say, like, oh, my God, why are you talking to me? No, listen. They might have something good to say. I randomly walk down the street to people like, hey, man, how's it going? I'm like, good, and you?
That's what that's what foster communication. Some people just don't know how to have, they kind of lack communication. You understand? They don't know how to talk to people, so they just stifle up. They just become that socially awkward person because they feel like they don't know how to really carry through with a conversation.
But these are the things that are easily learned traits. Like, you have inherited traits.
Yeah.
These are learned traits that I easily teach people on a regular basis, because if you put it in like it's about them, like, boom, I'm awkward sometimes around certain things, like, let's say money wise. I know I don't make a lot of money, so when people start talking to money stuff, I get awkward and everything. So how do I bring that out so that I won't be like this no more?
How?
When they talk about money, all you got to do is just nod your head like, yo, that sound dope, but how'd you do it?
Yeah. Ask questions.
Just ask them. Like, oh, man, I did it. Like, a lot of guys going to put 100 on 10. They're going to cap a lot, But then that's when you just learn, because you never talk. You just
listen.
Listen, you just give people, like, little gems. It's called something called the 5-second pause.
Yeah.
If I say to you, like, hey, how's it going?
Gotta wait. You call it a 5 second. Yeah, I call it the 3 to 5 second pause.
You get what I'm saying?
Gotta wait for them to engage back into it.
Like, no, not even that. If you're silent and you, like, give some, like, how's it going? And you stay silent for 5 seconds and don't respond to the person, they'll keep talking. Oh, yeah, because, you're like, it's like people that say things that are registered in their brain without thinking.
It's called the strategic pause.
Yeah, Okay, that's it. Did you just Google that under the table? Or
No,
something?
because I do marketing. I do events. So my job is to go there and talk to people. I talk to random people.
But listen, you know
I know
this.
how to conversate.
You're going to school for this, right? Marketing.
And I'm in business, but I learn a lot of my skills from the outside world, from my job.
So that's what I'm
saying. We got different system.
You were doing the professional, system structured way. I was promoting parties and just learning how to read the room.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So it's like, you see, my promotion and marketing skills come from that. So when I say the 5-second like little pause, it's because no one shuts up in 5 seconds anymore. It's just straight down your throat. So
they're just talking like, come on, breathe.
And when you give them that pause and they look like this, like when they ask you something and you give them the pause, you're controlling the room.
Yes, control. So it's a way of controlling the conversation. So we have it's so funny that you said that. So we have the strategic pause, and the next thing is people like to talk about themselves. So you give people, yes. So
act like you wish you were them. Because that's how they divulge the. Listen, I'm telling this is all good stuff here. Because my, like, people that are close to me say, like, bro, why are you so, like, why do you do this? Why do you actually listen to people? You don't have to listen to no one. They say this to me because they know what my mind is capable of. Yeah. But I like to listen to people's stories because there's always a business plan in there or some type of, like, way to increase my business. My business is connecting people.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like, so if I know you like the model and I see some model stuff pop up, I'll just send it to you in your DM like, hey, what you know about this? I know these people. Like, you're into this type of stuff? Okay. And I'm like, yo, just tag me.
Yeah. I mean, it's networking, and it all goes back to what you were saying. Those social awkward people, it's just a way of people not knowing how to communicate and everything and things like that, and allowing other people to talk, listen to. Some people just talk to respond. They don't listen. You know what I'm saying? To what other person's saying.
It's
and
like,
then you respond.
You know what it is? I suffer from that sometimes.
Really?
Because I've been in so many conversations.
Yeah.
On the random, on the fly, like with people that you would look like, why is he sitting there talking to them? This makes no sense. You look at them and they look at me and it's like, this is not making no sense. Especially when I was out there. And I'm, imagine, low cut.
Yes.
Waves, slimmer, designer everything. Looking like I just came out of a Meek Mill video or something. And it's like...
beep.
And then you see me sitting over there talking in a like... Someone, this is kind of, I can't say it like this.
Listen.
Yeah, someone that you would never expect me to talk to, and you're like, oh, they got to be doing something. And then you see me over there really like breaking down stuff with them. Like, I actually sat with senators smoking cigars, talking about politics.
Look at that. Don't be, so there is a model that would say like, out there, like in the marketing world when I go, you got to talk to everybody. You cannot judge, because you have some rich people that would dress up as if they're mad or crazy. You never know who is who. So don't judge no one. You can't judge a book by its cover. You understand? You have to read what's inside. And they teach you that in marketing. And teach you when you go out there. Don't judge. I remember there was this manager in my previous event job that I do. These managers make like over $20,000 a week. I'm telling you, like in my business that the marketing outsourcing company that I was working for. And there was one manager. She went to her event where she had her employees working, and she dressed down. She dressed crazy, just to see if they would stop her to talk to her. And when she passed and everything, and they stopped her. And then they didn't realize it was her until they started talking, because she had her head down, and they started talking everything. Yeah. And they were so shocked. But it's just to show you can't judge a book by its cover. Right? Yes, you can't judge a book by its cover. You got to talk to everybody. You never know. To me, they always say the poorest people is the one that always blinged out to make it seem like they have money. And the rich one are the one that's always reserved. And more like, you can enjoy life and buy nice things and stuff, but you don't have to like advertise and showcase and just act so blingy and everything.
Flex.
You don't gotta flex.
Listen,
like what for?
The flexing comes from ego.
Yes.
Ego comes from not being humble. If you're not humble, like I'm a victim of, I used to flex. Bottle wars, like, okay, you bringing out 10 bottles, I bring out 20. All that kitty stuff. When ego. Like in my early ego, blowing countless amounts of money because of whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what I learned from that?
What?
While I was there flexing, I was over there talking to the people that were actually the ones that were the flexers.
Beep.
Yo, bro, come mess with us. And that's how I got into promoting. With like people from Hot 97, 105. I'm just there.
Look at that. Listen to me, guys. So we're about to wrap this episode up. This is amazing gem on the fly. Ooh, you got any last point that you have?
I just want to say something to you.
Go ahead.
I have a funny story for you. If you ever bring me back, you could just ask me a question of Adventures on the Fly, because I want to tell you about the time I worked for Trump.
Oh my God. Oh, that's up next to listen to me. I would definitely be bringing you back so you can share in that segment where I have guest takeover. So we have a segment called a guest takeover. So he's about to take over one episode next week. So I know you guys love them. All right. So any final motivation word that you have for the listeners out there?
Say no to dope.
Say no to dope. Stay in school.
No. Don't let the awkwardness of a moment stop you from great things that could come in the future. I don't know. I'm trying to be philosophical and crap, but listen, don't let nothing pass you by, man. Just listen sometimes. You don't got to talk. You can listen. Just give them little guided questions that lead them to reveal what you need to know.
Okay.
Deuces. I gotta call
Love that. So as usual, I said to everyone, don't let your smile change your, don't let the world change your smile, but let your smile change your world. Start unknown, finish unforgettable. Just know that your story is your glory. Stay focused on what the goal that you have to do. Have that mental strength, that mental awareness. Don't let fear conquer. Don't let procrastination stop you from your dream. Go out there and actually get it. Make it happen. Don't be afraid. God help those who help themselves. So you can sit around and be like, oh God, can you help me with this? No, you have to make a move. And once you see you're making a move, then he will actually help you. But he's always there. So don't be afraid to call on him, and he will be there. So as usual, I say thank you guys for actually tuning in. Please go over and check out another episode. Thank you on the fly for this amazing episode. Okay, stay beautiful, stay sweet, stay true to yourself, stay authentic, and be authentically you. Stay in your lane. Yeah. Bye.
Who you telling?
All of y'all, thank you guys for an amazing episode. Love you. Bye. Stay in your lane. Stop swerving. What you doing? Out.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.